Hello, Toddbog here with Breaking the Stream, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Dominions 5 for the Early Age Ermor. Where we last left off, we were setting things up to expand our influence. We're pushing into the land now and trying to clear out our opponents here, destroying their temples along the way so that we can continue to spread our dominion. So I believe all of our moves are completed. Yes, hitting the next button doesn't bring up any other commanders. So we're good there. Let me go into research, because we're doing evocation level 7. I think we're going to skip that, actually, and we're going to go to, let's see, I think enchantment level, was it level 5? Hordes of skeletons. Where is my reanimate archers? Okay, it doesn't look like it's in this one, so if it's not enchantment, then it's under conjuration, I believe. So under conjuration, summon ghosts is pretty powerful. There is one called summon. Basically, I can summon skeletal horsemen as well, but I'm not seeing it off the top of my. Let's see, is it up here? No, Harvester of Sorrows. I want to get higher into the summons for sure, because there's definitely some cool summons we can bring forth. Maybe it's under enchantment. So we can reanimate undead archers, which would be kind of useful, since we have both fire and undead. Carrion reanimation is pretty cool. Pretty beastie little guy. But yeah, I don't see my... Oh, there it is. Pale Riders. That's the one I want. So you get 20 plus Pale Riders, which are long dead horsemen. Requires 10 gems. So Pale Riders are enchantment level 5, and it requires 3 deaths. So we're going for that for sure. So so enchantment level 5 for sure. And then as we look at, again, the evocation, conjuration. As we look at the end levels here, we see some pretty powerful ones here. Summons 33, led by a Wraith Lord, and they'll wreak havoc on a province of their choice, so you summon them at a range. Legion of Whites just summons a bunch of Whites, which are powerful warriors, things like that. So there's some pretty cool summons at the higher levels for sure, that we want to try and tap into. This one right here is an Eater of the Dead. It costs 50. Astral Pearls, but that summons a giant being that will be fun to do. But that one takes 50 Astral Pearls to do. So if we get up to level 8, though, we have a good source of those. So there's definitely some cool stuff. I finally sat down and ripped through it and tried to plan out what I want to do for these spells. So, all right. So we got Conjuration. We'll go Enchantment level 5, Conjuration level 6. Because Conjuration level 6 gives us Ghost Inspector, which is a Mage Commander, and then the Ghosts are ethereal, so that could be very useful. So they also have Life Drain. So that's what we're looking at for our spells. That'll help us out here. As a matter of fact, let's take a look here. So we got these guys are moving. These guys are researching for now. They're moving. Okay. So one of the things you can do, I'm going to show you this here, is, so we set those spells there, right? However, you could cast a different spell, which is, let's see, Communion. So, Communion allows you to basically set lesser mages to power up another mage. So basically, the person you want to be powered up casts Communion Master. Every other person casts Communion Slave. And then basically, there's a chance that you can kill the Communion Slaves if something happens to the Master, things like that. if the master is more skilled. Communion master can continue to drain energy from communion slaves even if they become unconscious. This could be fatal. So essentially, it drains them. It shares that, and it empowers the communion master here. Fatigue will be distributed among all communion members, and they'll be able to cast more powerful spells. So this is a way you can power up a mage. Oh yeah, there we go. Here we go. With 2, will grant all masters 1 extra level in all their paths. 4 will grant 2, and 8 will grant 3, so on and so forth. So basically, it's a doubling effect to get extra levels. But that'll get us access to magic that we wouldn't be able to get otherwise. As you can see, for instance, see that he's level 1 and 1 right there, right? If we were to get, say, somebody like Scipio here, who's got 2, 2, and 2, if we get 2 communion slaves, then that becomes 3, 3, and 3, and then you open up a wealth of different spells that you wouldn't have access to otherwise. So we're going to look to accommodate that in the future as well. So it'll be an interesting thing. But I think we got everything set up. In terms of recruitment, I think we're in good shape here. Let me take a look at the recruitment back home, as a matter of fact. At this point, this guy really isn't doing anything. It's a waste of 7 gold, to be honest. So we're just going to go ahead and do that. So that'll get rid of that wasted money. They're on patrol. I can't wait to see what happens there. And then here, let's take a look at our recruitment. So archers are 10 gold. My Hestatus are only 11 gold. So yeah, I want to definitely continue to do those recruitments there. So, and then here, yeah, that looks good to me. Let's see. Okay, perfect. All right, so we'll go ahead and end turn and see what happens. We got a few battles resolving there, it seems. Okay, so we searched, but nothing there, so my commander has done his part. We lost another troop marching, unfortunately. There's a battle in Hippocampus Fortune, which I'm guessing we lost. Been beaten by a stronger force from Oceania, so that Leo Campus force is just moving up. We killed 3 of them this time, but you know, we can't hold up against just a superior unit like that. These Kululu are pretty worthless in that regard, so that's not great. There's a battle in Ulufu. So this is the one where we attacked. As you can see, my Equite obliterated them. Looks like complete obliteration there. Looks like they just had satyrs though, so they managed to move out. So battle in Ulufa we did okay. Curtain Wall, military forces. Our military force has been beaten by a stronger force from Hengaya. Okay, that's province defense at Curtain Wall. That's not good. Let's view this and just see what the enemies bring in. Just their usual assortment there. This is just what we had to defend. One thing about province defenses is I don't think you can set up how they're arrayed. So they just sort of mob up and try and do their thing. But yeah. Okay. Let's go ahead and quit the battle replay. And what we want to do is probably view the province. So that's Curtain Wall. Go to province. That was there. Okay. So that 25 defense wasn't enough to take on these guys here. That's fine. We're destroying their temples. That's an important part. And we've got a force here. So okay. There's a battle in Florian, and we defeated the attacking forces from Oceania. So this was just province defense here. Looks like we defeated them fairly handily, so they lost a good portion of their forces there. So we got blood slaves. A slave ship has been discovered and cargo confiscated. Several virgins were transported to your blood slave dungeons. Too bad we can't use them, but an unexpected event is occurring in Oliffa. A huge number of people have suddenly immigrated to the province. Okay, cool. Sneaking enemy was destroyed. Bye-bye, monster boar. Oh, these guys are cool. 51 hit points. That is a beefy boar. Thing is... Okay. I'm just going to see just how big the boar is. Come on. Okay. Yeah, that's the size of a horse. Okay. I can't imagine what a boar the size of a horse would do. So, heavy cavalry got the kale. Good. All right. 2 battle afflictions, and there's still many unruly subjects in the land. So, oh, that was now I get it. Let's see. Province defense has So that boar was the one that we had to get as part of that quest. If you saw my last video, there was a boar that was just causing a menace here and creating unrest by the bucketful. So it looks like we had to stay another round and finish that off there. So, okay. All right, excellent. Well, we've got Silvarus here is going to preach. He can get this up to a level 2 candle anyways. And then we'll probably build a temple there eventually. Scipio. Let's see. Okay. So Scipio, actually these 3 can all go here. This hasn't been searched actually. So Scipio, you'll go here. Okay. Not what I want. All right. Control. You are preaching again. And it looks like, yeah, it looks like we're really crushing his dominion now because he's definitely dropping for sure. So that's good. So we crushed that temple. Yeah, there's our other army here. So we've got dispossessed spirits and shades. So somebody with some death magic for sure. So that's interesting. I think I want to continue to push up there, though. We came over here for the temple. 60 barbarians is not going to deter us here, so we'll go ahead and we'll crash into them anyways. But yeah, we probably want to take control of these again here, and probably this as well, to give us more recruiting power here. So, because now we're a little short for sure. All right, these gentlemen here will move. Kramgul is going to not research. He's going to can he not do ritual magic? He's a level 1 death mage. Okay, I guess. Well, you know what? If we're going to go anywhere, we're going to go with our forces, and then maybe we can summon from here. But yeah, this isn't looking good here, so I think they're going to continue to crush us here. But we'll continue to build up our forces here. Maybe we'll have sufficient forces eventually to take another crack at this site, and if we can take this site, I think we'll be in great shape. I can't see what you can recruit there, unfortunately. So, all right, so those are good. Here we've got Virgilus. Virgilus, you need to preach. So let's go ahead and preach the teachings of God. Because yeah, our army setup here is not great. We can take these into our army here, though. And that's the idea, is we want to beef up and get our forces back up to snuff there. And then maybe we can eventually move out and crush some of these enemies. So defense is good there. Let's up our defense here. And then we will see what we've got here. Okay, so they're all good. They're moving. Over here, we might as well patrol. Oh, we didn't set up defenses for this place. We'll have to set up more defenses because it is our stronghold, but we're running out of gold. Let's see, taking a look at what we got here. So we got to keep taking these territories if we can, because they are giving us gold for sure. So, all right, research. That's all good. And yeah, I think they're good. So over here, we're waiting here for possibly building a temple. Is there anything you can do here that would be worthwhile? Not really. So, search for a magic site. Why not? That'll let me know. Okay, I believe that is everything, so we will go ahead and he's patrolling with his force there. Yep. So I think we're good. So let's go ahead and intern. Oof. Okay. Enchantment's complete. We searched for magic sites, didn't find any. Battle in Florian. We were attacked again by Oceania. We knocked him out with our defenses, so no problem there. Kaz, we destroyed the barbarians, like literally destroyed them. Hungry Sea, and yep, we killed no Leo campuses, and all our Ichthyids are dead. So, okay. So we're back to square one on our sea conquest, but that's fine. Let's see. Killed population due to harsh winter. People left in search of adventure in Winden. Alright. Let's go to that province here. Okay. Well, that sucks. That really hurts the income and everything there. But oh, looks like some of our Ichthyids managed to retreat all over. That's fine. We'll eventually see about recruiting some replacements to pick them up. Yeah, income is definitely hurting right now. So, anyways, back to messages. Let's see. Foreseen a major event that will occur in 6 months' time. People's deathmatch is scheduled for the arena. So this is the arena combat again. All right. I don't have a commander I want to put into that at this time, but let's see. Unexpected event. Sneaking enemy was killed. That's a scout. Okay. Good for me. 2 battle afflictions were cured. Brigands. And we're starting to starve in the... Yeah, I figured. And troops in there are starving as well. So yep, they're starving. Not to be unexpected. We'll pump the defense here. Just to have a modicum of defense against our forces here. Let's see. Dispossessed Shades and Fomorian Spearmen. 2 huge unmarked champions are overseeing that. Okay. So we're just going to march our way this way to get to the throne, I think. Meantime, let's see. This force here is going to move up this way. And when we move here, we'll be able to take over this territory and that territory in the same turn. And we'll have armies there, so we won't need to up the defenses as we typically do. 16 unrest, not too bad. 32 unrest, though, that's rough. Okay. Alright, so we have this force here. Let's see. Go ahead and take our guy with him. So we're funneling our forces up, so we're doing great. Here's Scipio. Has to search for magic sites. And army setup. Doesn't matter right now. We can pick up some troops with him and drop them off places if we need to. Okay, so Scipio's done. Here we searched. Obviously didn't find anything, so we'll go ahead and move here. I think in the interest of money, I might actually stop making troops here. So let's go to recruit units and let's cancel those guys for now. If I do anything, it would be this. Yeah. I can do Equite. Would be good quality troops for our purposes here. And it'll cost us less gold, I think. So we'll do that. Okay. Actually, no. You know what? We're just going to stop it entirely. So, recruit. Nope, I keep hitting army setup. Recruit units. Yeah, that gives us 144 gold back, or about 100 gold back. So, right, we control everything. We're in good shape there. Good shape there. I'm also keeping an eye on our candles. Looks like we're spreading some more. So this is the only place where we need to continue to spread. We continue our research, so we're good there. Fortification Grove. Oh yeah, that was the other thing we want to stop. We should stop recruiting Augur Elders, huh? Let's see. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and stop that as well. We'll turn off repeat recruitment. That'll give us a lot more gold to play with, because obviously we're running into some issues, right? So with gold, here instead of recruiting an augur every turn, let's get ourselves a few priests. Oh, we don't have a temple yet, so we can't do the priest. Alright, we'll put one augur elder here. We'll turn off repeat recruitment. And instead of doing that, do I have enough gold? I don't. So you'll continue preaching. Okay. I think that is everybody has moved. We reset our recruitments. So let's go ahead and 20 troglodytes, huh? Province is free of enemy troops. Since we have armies moving in, okay. Why don't we go ahead and attack there, and we can pop the defense up another 5. Okay. Go ahead and end turn. So a little discussion on how they determine where people go. So let's do battle in Eagle Reach Mountain. We've conquered those forces, so didn't lose anybody. We killed very little. Battle in Terrence Peaks. Fomoria attacked Pangaea and won. So this I want to see. Numidian Sorceress. Let's see. So 2 death, 2 air, and random magic skill, which will probably be, 1 of 4. Okay. Glamour, so we don't know what they look like. They'll look like normal people until something happens. They're iron vulnerable and they're spell singers, so they take more time but take far less fatigue, so it's kind of a neat thing. But essentially, a spellcaster, 15 research, so one of their better spellcasters for sure. Was leading it. Unmarked champion, as you can see, is so a Fomorian, so that's the race that they are. And he's a priest as well as being a sacred unit. And they fight pretty hard. As you can see, they had 25 and 24 damage, respectively. So they hit hard. They've got good protection and good attack and defense. So, and then this is their basic spearmen. So these guys aren't as difficult to fight, but they still do a lot of damage. So when they hit hard. So, yeah, that is definitely something to be concerned about. And griffins. Oh, griffins. So fast. Let's see, in shades. Oh, okay, so these I wanted to look at. So they're ethereal, stealthy. They have dark power 3, so they're more powerful in darkness. Otherwise, they do 10 damage as a steal. Let's see. It's armor negating, magic resistance negates, and additional weakness. So the steel strength, which weakens them, and then additional weakness. Strength of wielder is not added. Magic resistance negates. Blah blah blah. So basically they do damage by stealing the enemy's strength and such. And I think since it's a drain, it can heal them as well. So that's pretty neat. But yeah, nothing really crazy there. But then you can see there was a second battle here. The province previously owned by Fomoria has been conquered by our forces. So we lost 1 Hestatus, and then they lost everything here. So let's view this battle just to see what the new enemy army looks like. And our new formation. So we rush ahead as expected. I'm guessing these griffins are holding back and will then fly. Or are they the bodyguard? So, benefit of being blessed is we have magic weapons. So ethereal beings don't get their bonus, so these guys become much, much weaker against my troops. As you can see, we're just crushing them. And then the griffins did end up flying to the back. Luckily, we did have our bodyguards. But I gotta keep that in mind in the future. I need more bodyguards back there. Okay. And then we gotta cut down everyone we can. Oh. Nope, keep misclicking. There we go. So yeah, he's got a decent amount of hit points left. We'll see if we can actually cut him down. Again, decent protection, so they're going to be taking less damage from our troops. But overall, pretty good victory. But I'm glad I watched the battle because that lets me know that my bodyguards need to be beefed up. We had an unexpected event in Green Sink. 5 units have been diseased and minus 20 population. A new breed of mosquito are infesting the swamp. So, and we're starving again. Okay. So, discussion on what happened. So, the enemy moved an army into this area to attack, and I moved an army into the attack, and then therefore there were 3 armies. Well, only one army can fight another army. So, as a result, it checks the speed of the relative units that are moving in. And I think... No, I'm sorry. When all 3 move into the same area, then it basically checks and randomly decides who fights first, and then the winner of that will fight the second person. But we had a situation last map where I attacked from here into this province. This enemy attacked us here into this province, and then at that point, whoever has the better speed, I think, will initiate the combat in the province of choice. Or we could just pass by in the night. I'm not 100% sure on that. So, alright, I thought I was speaking as an authority on that, but I'm trying to remember what happened here. And the last time I attacked, they attacked, and our armies did not meet. So maybe that was incorrect in my thinking. But either way, yeah, we got some resources back, so that's good. We are going to go ahead and attack there. Here, we're going to go ahead and up our defense. There we go. These guys are interesting. We looked at them before, but they have a stone spear and a bite, so they attack twice, which makes them pretty interesting. And then the hunters just do the short bow. So, yeah. Alright, so we got that beefed up. We got this beefed up. Look at the candles on that land. Alright, so we'll be attacking there. This army here. This army here will go ahead and attack here, which means we got to make sure my army is set up to fight. So we'll go with line, probably a double line formation. We got so many troops. Put them up front. Archers can be set near the front. I don't think anybody's getting past that. The lions are going to set up as a flank. And as a matter of fact, as a result, let's push them back a little bit. There we go. So the lions can do that. They're going to attack the rearmost enemies as per our usual strategy here. There we go. Let's see. My lordship will also be in the mess of here. And we should have a bodyguard, shouldn't we? Guard commander. Okay. So we got that. Ansis is moving with us. So we'll probably need another bodyguard set. Oh, that's probably too many. One too many. Guard commander. Okay. Excellent. So our forces have been set. I can put standard there. We'll put a double standard in, because why not, right? No, these guys can... Okay. Alright. So, we got our army set. We can use this army to push these troglodytes out. This army here is going to then march in here to take their spot. Let's see, this army will also have to march back, but we'll set up the defense of the province. Don't like the quality of these troops, but is what you get. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out something about Mr. Water Guy here at some point. Over here, let's see, Scipio searched, didn't find anything here. Okay, now we get to go into this swamp here, which should be pretty cool. And then Mr. Preacher Dude, let's go ahead and construct a temple. And we finally flipped that to positive, and the more temples we have, the more checks we have, so that'll be good. All right. I don't know why you moved there. I guess we can move there, and we can put a temple there. So your patrol is done. Let's have you go back here, and we'll pick up the army there. Alright, that is all my commanders. That is all my moves. You're preaching, but I think you're done. No, you're not done. You still have one more you can do. So we'll try that. Okay. Treasury is where it's going to be. Okay. So, yeah, so we'll go ahead and leave with one last thing. I'll kind of explain the way our Dominion spreads. So there's a check that's made every time with certain factors. So wherever my pretender is, there's a check that's done in that province. And I believe in the province he's in, there's an automatic increase wherever he's at. Each temple does a check of their own. And if successful, it will spread either in its domain, or if it fails there, it'll keep going until it hits a domain or a territory where it can increase dominion, and then it'll increase that dominion. So having a bunch of temples throughout your empire means that you're doing checks on those, and every successful one will spread somewhere within your empire if it's possible. So those are very useful. And then you have this where you can target, and the preacher will do a check, and if his check is successful, it will raise it in the province he's in only. So there's a number of different factors in it. And then the more dominion you have, the less chance you have of increasing your dominion, meaning that there's reduced gains as you get more powerful in dominion. It's much harder to get stronger and stronger. So those are just a few of the different things with that. So dominion's important. That's why building temples is big. And of course, having your pretender or their prophet preaching definitely helps. And then the preacher's level does factor into it. So like right now, I think he's got a fairly poor chance of succeeding. Virgilus being a level 2, it will have a much better chance. And then let's see, Bulbus, who's my level 3 here, and prophet, will have an even better chance when he's preaching. So there'll be some things we can do here to alleviate that, and we'll go into that some more. So. All right, with that, if you enjoyed the video, please like, comment, and subscribe. It means a lot to us, and I will bid you guys farewell.